Morning, everyone. Morning, everyone. Good day, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, you should do that. And like the video if you like it, too. You know, that always helps. I am going to give you my 2-week review on the bag. We have gone through, I don't know, maybe... how much do you think we went through, Johnny? 20 feet? About 20 feet or so I've gone through. I know I'm through the very last load that we put in the bag. I'm pretty much at the end of that load before we went to the second last load. So, which is why I wanted to give you the review. I really wanted to make sure I got through it. Now, mixed emotions, okay? Mixed emotions is what I've had. I've had some good days and I've had some bad days. Now, I had to make sure I got through enough of it in order to give you the proper announcement or the proper review on it, because I'm not through the whole bag yet, and I will constantly give you guys reviews and, you know, thoughts on my bag. Okay, so far I'm very disappointed. I just went through the last 3 or 4 days. The top third of the bag was completely junk. Absolute garbage. I was throwing out a full bucket of crap. I still have some, so I'm going to show you what it looks like. And I'll show you how I got it. Okay, so we have this issue with cats. I'm going to ask Johnny, can you come help me? So Johnny here is going to hold the bag out like this. Okay. And I'll show you how you get mold. See all those little holes? Let me see if I can get a better picture here. See that right there? Right there? And over here? Yeah. There's all kinds of little holes up in there. And that makes this. Look. Look at this garbage. 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 Look at this big chunk right here. Look at that. That's all garbage. Now, the last couple days, it was here, solid, all the way across, junk. It's gotten much better, but like I said, I got all those holes up there, and I discovered yesterday when I was doing it, looking at it, because as you all know, my wood stove is upwind some days, not all the time. So I was concerned that ash and crap and stuff was coming out the chimney and blowing over here and melting the holes. Now, a melt hole would show you it's like burned, right? These are not. These are punctured holes. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but as you can see, those punctured holes are punctured in, not punctured out, right? Which leaves me to conclude that my mouse chasers are chasing the mice on my bag. So I'm very discouraged. They're very good cats, but why my bag? All this spoilage, I've concluded, is from my cats. Now, why? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, okay? Because they're excellent cats. Excellent cats. You couldn't find better cats, okay? Except for the mold in the bag. Okay, as for the feet quality and how it's packed in here, okay, we did a good job bagging it as far as that goes. Even the oxygen that got in the bag, because it's coming out in chunks. It's like it packed the chunk and then it pushed it in the bag. So then there are air pockets in and behind, and more so on the top. But you see, because the bag is completely sealed, once that oxygen is gone, it doesn't mold anymore. So it would mold just on the surface. What you're seeing here is because it's constantly getting more oxygen in because of these holes. Okay, so like you can see up in here, right? This is okay. And you can also see further up there that there is a bit of an air pocket. I don't know how good I'm doing a job, but there's a bit of an air pocket way up there. But that's okay, even in here, right? I can stick my hand in there. I haven't touched that feed before, but I pull it out. It's good feed, right? That's good feed. So the bag itself is good, but you gotta keep it sealed. And unfortunately, I had no idea that my cats were putting holes in the bag. I heard them once climb up on top of this bag, but I don't know if that's the case. And that was, oh my goodness, when was that? That was about a month or so ago that I seen that, right? So the crucial part of your bag, as everybody knows, is the fermenting period. That's when you're gonna get the mold. You still could get mold now, but generally it's those first 8 to 12 weeks. The common number is 8 weeks. Everybody will have their say as to sometimes it's longer, sometimes it's shorter. Depends on the weather, okay? That's my take on the silage from out here. Now we're gonna go inside the barn and show you what it's like in the barn. Okay, now we're in the barn. You'll have to excuse me. We got a couple noisy ones over there. I'm trying to go to a spot where there's a little bit more light where I can show you. But they are eating it. They're goats, of course. Remember this, everybody. They are goats. They are picky. Yes, I'm talking to you two. You're picky. Why are you so picky? Okay? I told you I was having troubles with the fines, and that's why we really chop this stuff really fine. Okay? I don't know if it's maybe I should be adding, I've heard of people say this before, but adding water to make everything stick. Now this stuff, the moisture is already a lot higher than the baleage was, right? The baleage was is a lot drier, so there's a tendency of it to break off. This stuff being a lot wetter, it should stick, but it's still falling apart. Forgive me if the camera doesn't catch this all, but you can see that this is, it's okay, but it's like they will eat this. Are you gonna eat this? Eat it for the viewers. Come on, for the viewers. Do it for the viewers. Nope. Okay. But down here, like that's the size of the pellet, but you can see all the little fine stuff in there. Don't eat the camera. You can see all the little fine stuff down there that they're not eating. They're eating the bigger, coarser stuff. So, my review on the bag so far. This is not, now, I have to be careful as well because the goats always do better in the summer months because we're in a cold barn. As you may know, I'm not able to keep it at that optimum temperature that they really like to be at. Which is a bit warmer. Anywhere between the 4 and 20 degrees is where they like to keep it. But because we're in a cold barn and these animals don't normally give off a lot of heat, the struggle between keeping your fresh air in the barn, because they don't make very good milk on stale air, and keeping the barn warm enough, you're getting one or you're getting the other. You're not getting both. So that's the struggle we have. In the summer, the goats do automatically better. So again, I will be giving you more reviews as we go along. But the summer months, they're going to do better than they are now on the haylage. Cost effective wise, because we were able to get our baleage down to the proper moisture, there really isn't much of a cost difference. Some of you haters might say, oh, there's a big difference. There is a big difference because baleage, you can't make 1,800 pound round bales. You just can't. You're going to beat the tar out of your baler, and you're going to wreck something on your loader, let alone everything else. And being that wet, after you let them sit for the 8 weeks, they're going to be oval bales, not round bales, because they're so heavy, they're going to flatten out. So it just, you have to get the baleage down to that proper moisture in order to make good feed. Whereas the silage, you can be a bit higher. So for now, the goats have been doing okay. They didn't do as good as what I was anticipating or dreaming that they would do, but milk production has stayed steady. So that's a plus. We didn't drop, we didn't go up. That's too bad, but they stayed remotely steady, which is, that's good for me because we've changed feed before and they drop like lead and they don't come back until you have rebred them, which can take a long time. So then you're suffering for a long time. But that's my take. Take your 2 cents from it all. That's how the goats are doing. I do find that they are more energetic. Of course, they don't look very energetic right now, but after they've done being milked, they are booking it down the pen, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like they're crazy. I don't know why, but they are. So I've noticed that, but they're not doing better on the milk production. Now, of course, you've got all your different factors into play. You've got digestibility, you've got your sugars, you've got fibers, you've got everything, because it's crazy. When on day, I'm pretty sure it was day 2 and day 3 of after being switched. So we switched the Monday at lunch. By Wednesday and Thursday, the goats did amazing. I was like, this stuff's the best. I love this stuff. It's great. They were starting to really eat it. They were doing really good. And then after that, they went back down to what they normally were. So why is that? I don't know. I'm hoping somebody will help me out. We're going to have the feed guy down again, and maybe he'll say, well, yeah, the baleage is higher in this, when what was lower in that, and your silage is higher than that, but lower in the other stuff. So together, they make great feed. Hey, maybe we got another idea. Maybe we should feed baleage and silage. Well, stay tuned and maybe you'll find out. Thanks for watching, and God bless.